Good morning vlog. It is 5:30 in the morning, Monday morning. The only way to start the week, get up nice and early. I'm feeling bloated as fuck because I had some junk food yesterday, but hey, it's part and parcel. First world problems. So I got not too busy day today. Got a couple of classes and some personal training, and just lots of online stuff to do. Got to get my own training in. So it's fucking beautiful morning out there. Weather's meant to be nice all week. Let's go. Okay guys, so got some rowing done this morning. Didn't get any footage of that because the camera battery died. Fuck, so I had to charge that up. I'm actually going to buy a spare one so that doesn't happen in future. Flew home, cooked some lunch that I'm going to have later, had a turkey burger, and now I'm going to try this stuff which Sue got me. Thank you, Sue. Protein oats. So it's probably a little bit high in carbs for a lot of people, which you don't need to see 42 grams of carbs per pot. But for me in the training I do, that's absolutely fine. I'm going to do a shitload of stretching now before coaching another class. I might show you guys some of the stretching and foam rolling to give you some ideas. Here we go. Lunchtime, monster, of course. Got a turkey burger, some tuna, and some veggies in there. Watching a little barbell shrugged as I eat. Monster. These things get a lot of beef, but there's actually only, I think, 9 or 10 calories in this one. There's very little research to prove that artificial sweeteners are bad for you or hinder your progress or your health. Maybe there will be in future, but as of now, there's nothing really solid to prove it. A lot of people who give Monster a lot of shit also drink like 4 coffees a day. But as long as you're eating more of this, so 80 to 90% of the time good quality foods, then you can do this the rest of the time, you'll be fine. Monster, I hope you heard that. So just finished some personal training. Nothing too exciting the last couple hours, just grinding on the laptop. I'm gonna get some training in now before I do a school run. Gonna do some legs and back. It's quite warm in the gym, so it's gonna be a tough session. Let's go. So first up on today's training was back squats and pull-ups. I'm just warming up with an empty bar here, some bar hangs and some jumping pull-ups just to get me loose. I'm also doing just some inchworms and hip exercises just to loosen up my hips and my ankles. I did a couple of sets of this, putting more weight on the bar and jumping less and less and using my upper body less and less. This is the first set of back squats at 80, I think it was. It's another set. I just climbed up, I think, 10 kg every single set. I'm really trying to brace and stay nice and tight. This was the top set at 110. I think I did 2 rounds of that. Strict pull-ups, just trying to keep a nice straight line. Core tight, squeeze your ass, everything nice and tight. No weight, just 8 reps per round. So it was 6 rounds in total of 3 back squats, climbing in weight, and 8 strict pull-ups every single round. I went on to then bent over barbell rows, touching the ground every single rep. I'd actually like to see my back a bit flatter there. That's another benefit of these videos. 6 reps per round. A couple of did that, so back to back with single leg deadlifts, which are an amazing exercise for hamstring and glutes, and also balance. They're a bit tricky. Make sure you soften that leg, squeeze your ass on the way up. The weight was only, I think, 8 or 10 kg, not that heavy at all, 10 kg per dumbbell. So Jefferson curls, amazing for strengthening up your back and your spine. It's important that if you're going to try these, you start incredibly light. I'm using a 20 kg bar here, and when I started, I was using an 8 kg bar, I think. So you got to be really careful with these just because you're at so much risk. All you're trying to do is click your vertebrae down one at a time and just sink down as low as you can, about 4 to 5 seconds on the way down, and then just nice and controlled on the way up. So 5 Jefferson curls, a 40-second bar hold at 60 kg just to work on the grip. Grip is something I need to train a hell of a lot more. And the last exercise
was a hollow hold. So make sure your low back is flat into the ground. Do not let your back arch at all. And I did 4 rounds of Jefferson curls, bar holds and hollow holds.
I really wanted to shoot this video on my good camera, but the memory is full because I went a little trigger happy this morning on footage, which is a good thing, and most of it wasn't usable, but fuck it anyway. We're going to do it on the phone. It's a 6S Plus if I haven't mentioned it before, so the quality is quite good. But what I want to talk about is authenticity. So the reason I really went hard on Snapchat, and the reason I want to talk about this is because a few people have said it to me, like more than 20 people have said it to me this year, that when they meet me, they're surprised that I'm the same person as I talk in my emails or on Facebook or on Snapchat or now on the vlogs. It's exactly the same when you meet me. And that's what I mean by authenticity, and why I love Snapchat, because Snapchat is raw and it's real. A lot of these other social media networks are polished up. And you're only seeing snapshots or the highlight reel of a lot of trainers and people out there. You only see the best moments. No one shows you the shit. And the reason it's appropriate on this vlog is because the first thing I said this morning was I was feeling bloated because I ate junk food last night. And I'll never hide that from the people I train or from anyone. The fact that I ate junk food, or if I'm feeling like shit, because everybody goes through that. And a lot of trainers who say they never feel tired, or they never slip up, or they never get temptation, and you have to be good 100% of the time. It's just complete bullshit. And it's not real life. There's no way you can eat incredibly high quality one ingredient foods, so like meat, fish, fowl, eggs, veggies, all that sort of stuff, 100% of the time. I shouldn't say there's no way, because there is a way. It's not the life for me. I love junk food. Those of you who know me, a lot of you watching this vlog, know that I love a pick and mix. It's my weakness. I would eat it every single day if I could, which I can, but I don't, because it's not good for my health. So what I do is figure out a way to work that in and still make progress and still be healthy. So it's all about being authentic. So be careful who you follow online, and even you yourself when you're putting stuff out online. Don't be afraid to show people. Be real, be 100%. And only now this year with Snapchat, and since I've started being completely authentic, and telling people when I have junk food and when I feel like shit, more and more people are saying that they're starting to relate to me. And it does mean you'll offend some people, and if that's the case, then so be it. Maybe they'll find help somewhere else, and it might not be with me, but I'm willing to risk that because I don't want to pretend to be something that I'm not. And it's really that simple. Just be as authentic as you can be. So guys, I'm at a crucial point in the day. It's about 4:30. Yeah, it is 4:30. I still have a little bit of work to get done on the computer, but there's also a new episode of Game of Thrones up. I'm hitting a bit of a slump energy-wise in the day, and I fear if I sit down and watch Game of Thrones that I'll end up dozing off, and that'll be it for the day. Productivity out the window. So, shut up, making noise. I'm going to multitask. I'm going to work and watch Game of Thrones at the same time. Here goes.
So did a little homework out for 15 minutes, just on the minute. So you start a clock, you do 12 burpees, then you rest until the next minute. On the next minute I did 15 kettlebell swings, rest until the next minute, and then I did 15 sort of half decline sit-ups. That's because that's the way my grass goes. And just repeat for 15 minutes. So on each time the clock hits a minute mark, you do one of the 3 exercises.
workout done. It was nice to get something done at home in the sun. I don't want people to think I'm, Jesus, look at my fucking hair. I don't want people to think, yeah, let's go with it, that I'm training 3 times a day, because I'm not. What that is one session broken up into 3 different sessions. Now all that means, that probably sounds a bit confusing, but just because of time and the way my schedule worked out, I had to break the session up rather than do it all in one. Especially when you're vlogging, you got to set up the camera and do all that stuff, so it takes up more time. So the way like classes and personal training sessions and stuff like that, school run, all that stuff fell, I had to split the session up and get some done at home as well. So I'm not training 3 times a day, just in case anyone thinks that. Well, I am, but it's not 3 workouts, it's 1 session broken up. It makes sense in my head, whatever. So I had dinner, had baby potatoes, veggies, and a little bit of chicken. Now I'm going to finish off the day with a Hulk shake, which I normally have first thing in the morning, but I didn't today. So I'm going to finish off the day with it. I'm also going to have more of these baby potatoes because I have some carbs left to hit. Yes, that is a Kinder Egg collection. Do not be jealous. It is insanely good. Look at those bad boys. I challenge anyone to rival that. Then I'm going to grab a shower, go to bed, do some reading, start with Why by Simon Sinek. 2 more books on the way, which I ordered at the weekend. So I'm looking forward to getting stuck into them. This will be the end of the vlog. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, just pop them in the comments. Thanks.